Welcome back to your English class. Now in the last class, I have asked you one question, that to whom we love the most among our parents. Obviously we love our parents a lot. We cannot actually judge it out to whom we love the most. We cannot measure our love towards them. But still, sometimes it happens that we become more reliable, you can say more rely on our mother. Sometimes for the girls, it is being said that the girls are more attached to the fathers and boys are more attached to the mothers. But I don't think that they distinguish between the girl or a boy. They love both of the children, either both of the gender, either a boy or a girl, equally. And they give equal importance to both the genders. So anyways, how much we love our parents. If I ask you to say, yes, I love my mother, I love my father. But it can be like when you are angry. Suppose sometimes it happens that in your age especially, the hormones are on a roller coaster. Okay, so you'll get angry very soon and you get irritated and you retort back. Retort means to give reply in a very angry mood to mother or father. Then after few moments or after 1 hour, you realize your mistake. Then how many of you would go and apologize? No, you start behaving nicely. You start behaving in a very good manner. Mom, shall I help you? Papa, shall I make a tea for you, or shall I bring something for you from outside? Whatever it is there, you just try to act nicely because you want to rectify your behavior, what you have done previously. But it is right. But actually, is it right to behave with the parents in such a way? Okay, you can get angry. You can feel upset. But with the parents, no. Remember it out. In every religion, in every place in the whole overall world, parents have given a high status. The highest ranking are there. After the God, the parents are there. So you would have to love the parents not only by saying that in front of the people, okay, I love my parents. No, you should respect your parents a lot. Because as I said in the earlier class, that they don't take anything from you. They only give. Now it is your responsibility to give respect, to give affection, to listen to them, to obey them. That's your responsibility. That the only thing you can give them back. Otherwise, not a single child can say that I have given everything to my parents and I have, like whatever they have done to me in childhood, I have returned. No, nobody can say like that. Because we are indebted to our parents. They have done a lot of things for us. Whatever we are today, whatever we are doing today, whatever I am today because of my parents. Whatever you are today because of your parents. So always remember that you have to love your parents. You have to understand their problems. You have to try to help them out. I'm not talking about in a monetary side, or you can say like, I don't want to tell you that, okay, go and earn the money for them. No, it's not like that. Help them out. At least share their problems. Try to understand what the problem they are going through. We have a habit of, it's human nature. We have a habit of taking all the selfless relations for granted. The most selfless relation in the life is actually your mother. Father is also there. Father is earning, doing all the hard work. Like you can say, outside he is listening to many of the people. He is spending so much time, so much hard work he is putting only to provide you the good means, or you can say a good life. And mother is doing her whole hearted work, or the whole life she is dedicating in upbringing yourself, in maintaining discipline in the home and balancing what the father is doing outside, she is doing inside. They both balance your life. If you are mentally stable, Physical health is a different part, that also accountable. Your parents are responsible, they are taking care of your physical health. But if you are mentally stable, you don't have any psychological problems, thanks to your parents. Be grateful to your parents. They have given you that stability in your life. That's why you don't lose your tempers, don't lose your mental balance. Nowadays you are listening, many of the people are actually doing the suicides because out of depressions and all. Is it right? Is it right to kill ourselves? No, it is not. You are actually answerable, responsible to your parents, because they are the ones who has given you life and who has given you, not only I'm talking about life in terms of your breathing. It is about making you one of the person, an individual to serve the society. So now here is that this particular lesson is actually dedicated to mother, and it is being written by APJ Abdul Kalam, the ex-president and the missile man of our country, who was known for his scientist, who was known for his science and technology inventions, and who was known for his temper for science. He has actually written a complete lesson for his mother, dedicated to completely to his mother. Now we'll go to the introduction of the author first. So the author, the whole name APJ Abdul Kalam is actually Abul Fakir Jainul Abidin Abdul Kalam. So he was born in 1931 on 15th October in Rameshwaram. Okay, and unfortunately he died on 27th July 2015. It's not about your birth and death. During the phase from birth to death, what you have done, that is countable. Getting birth and then dying one day without doing anything, without achieving anything. Many people. But he has done a lot of things. You can, like people had a feeling like because he was a president, so he may be coming from the rich family. No, just look into the deep of his background. He actually born to, the father's name was Jainul Abidin and Ashiyamma. The father was the imam of a mosque. Imam of a mosque. And Ashiyamma, she was a household woman. That means she was a housewife. She works at home only. And then next, what he did is that Abul Fakir Abdul Jainul Abidin Abdul Kalam, he started his school, nearby school in his Rameshwaram village. Then he joined St. Joseph College to continue his education. You know, at that time there was no, like, all the facilities are not available. Very meager income. Meager means very less income with less facilities, but they have the spirit to learn. They have the will to do something. And at that time itself, he started going to the, later on after joining St. Joseph College, after completing his degree, he went to Madras Institute of Technology, where he completed his further studies. And after that, immediately he started working in Defense Research and Development Organization, which is known as DRDO. You may have heard about this one. And then he joined even as Indian Space Research Organization, because he has a lot of temper for the science. He wanted to do something, some invention or some progress in the field of science and technology. He became the President of India in the year 2002 in the month of July. It is not an easy task, okay, to become a President of India, to become a known face among such a huge populated country. It is difficult to find our own identity, but from such a coming up from such a small place, because of his education and all this, his hard work, he has been recognized by the people, and he has done a lot of research into that, and he made the missile, and actually he is being known for his research. So many scientists are doing, many people are doing, but if you are good at your work, if you are honest, if you are hardworking, if you are dedicated, then definitely the world will recognize you. So he was one of the epitome of dedication. He dedicated his life for the research. So later on he is being recognized and he is being given the title as the President of India. He has been selected. But the most important thing is that he loved teaching. He liked to teach the children. Especially he felt alive among the children. Whenever there is a chance, whenever he get the chance, he just want to go and like spend the time with the children. He actually has a lot of books written, so he wanted to teach children something which is useful for their coming up future. He wrote a number of books. He was he was honored with 40 doctorates. 40 doctorates. My. It's not an easy task. Even getting for one doctorate degree, it takes a whole lifetime for the normal people. But he is never being a ordinary person. He is always being an extraordinary person with extraordinary talent, with extraordinary will and dedication. So he was being honored with 40 doctorates. That means he has done so many researches, so many like PhD. It is actually doctorate in philosophy. Like you can get that degree after doing PhD. So he has got how many? He got 40. In 40 subjects he has got that. Received Bharat Ratna in 1997. This is the highest civilian award normally given to the people, those who have done lot of things in the field of not only science and technology, but for the citizens, for the society, for the country. So he was being given the award as Bharat Ratna in the year 1997. Then afterwards he was being selected as a president. Okay. So because in 1997 he got Bharat Ratna and 2002 he became the President of India. He was better known as the missile man because he is the one who has invented the missile for India. And he was the one who has done so much development, even though people believe that it is possible in the developing countries to invent everything. In the developed countries, India is a developing country. So meager, you can say, things are provided, meager facilities are there. But if you have the will, where there is will, there is a way. So if you have the will, definitely you can achieve. When he wrote so many books, in that also he has mentioned, especially first of all, he mentioned about his mother. And the whole, you can say, the lesson is being dedicated to his mother, and the title is written as My Mother. One poem's line he has written: the sea waves, the sand dunes, the corners, everything of Rameshwaram is actually comes under as my mother. That means according to him, all the things togetherly form his mother. So it's not personification of mother. Actually he believes that his mother has all the qualities. Now before starting the prose lesson, we'll go ahead only for the first of all the glossary part. We'll check it out what is the glossary of the particular lesson, My Mother. Because if you understand the glossary once, it will be easier for you to understand the lesson. Whenever you read the lesson, it will be easier for you to simply recognize the meaning. Like this word, nostalgia. Whenever it comes into your reading part, then definitely you can recognize or recall the meaning. Okay, nostalgia means this one, recollection of happy times. Okay, so while you were in school, 9th class, you are very eager to go into 10th class, and then you want to pass out from your school, then you want to enter into your college. Okay. Now, you have completed your 10th standard, maybe you are going to come to the college within a few days. So, just tell me, do you remember your school? You want to go to school once to see that what is that happening? If you get, like suppose somebody would say that there is a science exhibition in the school, would you love to go? Surely you just want to go and you just want to see that how it looks to be a senior and how it looks to be the ex-student of the school, and you want to enter and you want to check it out. And then you went, normally it happens that you would like to go to your own class, and then you just check it out. Oh, that is the bench where I used to sit. This bench we have fought for so and so reason. Okay, this is the things which are actually in the back of our mind, or you can say in the mind it is imprinted, and we remember those things whenever we visit those places. That is known as, that emotion is known as nostalgia. Sometimes it is a recollection of happy times and you get so much emotional. Sometimes you remember one of the event, any event which being organized. Suppose you are attending one annual day function of your school. Now after this, after passing out from your school, so you remember at our times we have done this type of dance, we have I have given that speech, we have participated into that drama. So that is your nostalgia, recollecting the past times or happier times from the past memories. Okay. The next is the suffused. Suffused means to spread all over. Like suffused, scattered, all are the synonyms which has the same meaning. So it means that spread all over. Next, down to earth. Down to earth, sensible, practical, not showing any attitude, very simple type of the persons. Sometimes it happens that you meet any of the persons in your journey of life. Many people you meet, and they have an attitude to show, like we belong to so and so family, we have so and so, so and so. That is actually a pride, proud, having the proud in the material wealth. If you are a good student as well, you are not supposed to be proud, be humble. So the person who is humble, the person who understands that everything is going to be finished. So why to be so proud on anything? Why to be so proud? So those people, those who are very humble, they have humility in their nature, they are known as the down to earth persons. They are very down to earth. They meet with the other persons normally. If suppose they are rich also, they are intelligent also, there is no need to show off to the other person. Maybe the other person is lacking that. Showing your wealth in front of the poor person. Is it right? No. It means you are hurting the emotions of the other person. So where is the need for all this? It's better to be down to earth and be humble with the other people. They are all human beings, and you never know when the good times can turn into bad times, and when the bad times can turn into good times. It is all predestined. It can happen in destiny at any moment. So next is that indulging, allowing to do something. Now, in what activity you are indulging yourself during all these lockdown period or all these extended holidays? Maybe some of you would have some hobbies, some of you have developed some hobbies, or some of you had glued yourself to the phones to watch all the serials and all things, and some of you have indulged yourself into sleeping the whole day, or some of you would have developed skills of cooking or stitching, whatever it may be. You have developed some of the hobbies, painting, coloring, drawing, many are the things are there. So indulging yourself or allowing your own self to do something, that is known as indulging. Okay, maintaining a certain habit for that. Next is the frugality, using money as needed. Exact opposite word for frugality is the spendthrift. Spendthrift means the person who spend a lot of amount, lot of money. Look, if suppose they have gone for shopping, I am not talking particularly about the women and girls, even though they go shopping a lot, but if some of the people, sometimes men also are the spendthrift people. So if suppose they go for the shopping, you should go for the particular thing what you want to buy. Instead of that, you are spending money here and there and all these, a lot of amount you are spending over that, even though you don't need all these things. You don't need those things, there is no need for that, but because it looks pleasant to you, because you just get attracted toward that particular thing, you buy that thing. So that is actually spendthrift. Exactly opposite is frugality. Using money as needed. Whenever this much needed money, okay, use that. And keep the leftover money to be for the savings. So savings are actually excuse me. Savings actually can help you out. For your future transactions, for your future work, you definitely need the savings. So I hope you have understood this one. The introduction of your author of the lesson, my mother, as well as the glossary. This is not the complete one. In the next class, we'll continue the explanation in the glossary part. Till that time, take care. Have a good day.